Welcome back to Your Road to Home, your guide to the people and community here in the Carbon Valley. I'm Kendra Badgekar with LPT Realty, here with
Maxine Carey at Vector Bank, and we are here with Mike and James of the Twin Bin Busters. And I'm super excited to talk to them because they cleaned my garbage can a couple weeks ago, and my husband was very excited about how lovely it smelled. He asked me to go and smell the trash cans in the garage.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's so great.
So yeah, tell us a little bit about your business. When you started, how's it going?
We started the business in 2024. October 2024 is when we got the trailer.
Okay.
We got it made in Utah, and we got it up and running. About the end of October is when we first started doing our first cleaning. So we're, 9-10 months in right now. So
much more active, yeah.
Yeah, much more. We started it to essentially start our own business. I wanted to have a better life for my kids, my family, my wife, and I. And I was in corporate America for my last company for 18 and a half years.
Oh, wow.
So I was kind of over that, and I wanted. And before that, I was even with other corporate companies. So I wanted to, be back out in the field and do our own thing. And that's where we kind of came up with the idea of, well, what can we do? And we all kind of spitballed ideas, and we were talking about doing a brick and mortar place because Firestone's growing so much, maybe an entertainment spot, but we landed on this so we can be out in the community and get to know everybody.
Very cool.
Yeah, great. It was one of the things again, we've kind of grown up, not only in inspection type work, telecommunications, being out in the field most of the time. We've both been technicians at some point. So being out in the community, out and meeting new people, meeting the community members, being involved in community events, fundraisers, home and garden shows, things like that. It's all been great. We got to meet quite a few different people and get involved with a couple different fundraisers, and it's been remarkable. The outcome and the turnaround from the community and neighbors has just been pretty great too. So
That's awesome.
it's just our way of connecting again.
So. Yeah. When I was in, I did home theater entertainment for the last company.
Okay.
And I was out in the field for 13 and a half years, and that was my favorite part, going into people's homes and bringing that awe factor. So this is not necessarily the awe factor, but obviously Maxine's husband.
Yeah, technically it is.
Hilarious. He was so funny. He came out, he's like, "Oh my gosh, this smells so good." He's like, "Maxine's already gone. I got to tell her when she gets home."
Yeah.
And then she texted me. As soon as I got home, he came into my office. "You got to go smell the trash cans." I'm like, "Oh my god!"
I love that.
But it's
I love
awesome.
that.
It's kind of a luxury to get your trash cans clean because they are kind of gross.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and him and I have both done it in the past with our own pressure washer or whatnot, and it's not fun when you're doing it just with a pressure washer because you get all that spray back in your face, and a lot of people don't know, with this industry, you can't just dump the waste or chemicals into the street because you get fined and all that stuff. So that's why this thing's nice, because it's got a 290 degree freshwater tank, but it also has a gray water tank that we can go recycle safely.
that's awesome.
And the only chemical we use is the deodorizer at the end to make it smell nice.
Very cool.
And it sanitizes with
We occasionally get those customers who are like, "Oh yeah, I was just doing it with my hose. I spray myself and I dump in my yard, but my yard smells like it's terrible."
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
She's like, "My roses look lovely, but they don't smell like roses."
Yeah.
100%. We do a community. We do a old folks community. We do all their compost bins in Longmont, and that's one of the ladies. That's what she said. She's like, "I just rinse it out and I just dump it in my," and she's like, "But my garden doesn't smell good.
Yeah.
It smells like waste."
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, that's interesting. That's good. So you do residential and commercial grade.
Residential, commercial grade. We do pressure washing as well. Just kind of starting from the ground up, trying to build it up as much as possible. This is the main thing, the trash can right now, but this thing has a 100-foot and a 50-foot pressure washing hose. So we can do the backs, garages, sidewalks, and then we also want to do commercial dumpster corrals. So we can't necessarily do the inside of the dumpster because you have to have something to suck the water out, but we'll spray the outside and we'll do the whole dumpster corral to make it smell, if anybody's lived in an apartment before.
That's cool.
Right.
The
And it
floor's all
works out because
sticky
we have a surface cleaner as well. So that's the portion that we're getting more involved in. is just more of the accessories for the pressure washing. Yeah, again, as we look at expanding the business, again, hopefully we kick off enough, we get another vehicle, and then maybe again down the road we can do soft water washes and things like that, solar panels, house cleanings and things like that. So
Cool.
just more and more that we can offer in additional packages that we are currently offer with the trash bin clean, but driveways, houses, solar panels, corrals, things like that. So.
Can you talk about the packages you offer currently right now?
Yeah, we have 3 subscriptions right now. So we have a monthly, bi-monthly, and a quarterly. And then we also offer a one-time cleaning for the trash cans. When we kicked off the business, we were really just trying to focus on getting out there and trying it out. So, you know, we've gone into some of the communities and say, hey, like if you're here, bring your trash cans over. We'll clean them for free, so that way you can see it. And it's weird how much clients have never seen this service before.
Oh, I bet,
so
yeah.
so we were really ramping up on the one times, and then now we're starting to get those one times coming back this year, saying, I want to do a quarterly, I want to do a monthly, bi-monthly, whatever it is, because now that it's hot, you got all the pests coming out, the smells, the insects,
Right.
and then lawn clippings.
Yep.
That's like the worst one for our clients. They're like, oh, it smells so bad, and then they get dog waste and all that stuff. So our monthly is 25 monthly, our bi-monthly is 30, 35 for quarterly, and then a one-time is 55, and it covers up to 2 bins. Any additional bin from there on out is $7 each. So
Yeah, very cool.
it's hopefully it's reasonable. We try to stay, you know, as reasonable as possible, but we also constantly are coming up with promos and all that stuff for new clients. You know, summer specials, spring specials, all that stuff.
Very cool.
I think we're going to have a code today at the end.
Yeah, we'll do a code.
Okay, one
I'll give you guys a
specifically for the
code, so that way they can punch it in if they want to sign up, and we'll give them a discount
Awesome.
for obviously listening. And
That's awesome.
yeah,
Yeah,
That's
very cool.
awesome.
Thank you for doing that.
Yeah.
Cool. So let's talk a little bit about how you guys built the business. Living out here in Frederick and Firestone, all of a sudden, just one day, there was these signs everywhere, like on every corner.
Yeah.
And you guys were just all of a sudden out there. How did you guys do that? How did you plan that? You know, this was a really big step for you guys to just become business owners. So let's talk a little bit about that. And
yeah, it's a bit nerve wracking, but you know, I was a manager for 5 years, and you know, you got all different types of advertisement, and like what can we do? And the company that we actually partnered with to get this trailer out in Utah, it's actually another trash can cleaning company.
Okay.
They're bin blasters out there, and they've been around for like 6 years now, and they started offering the trailers to purchase the trailers. So we went ahead and got the trailer, and we did the marketing plan and all that stuff. But then boots on the ground is getting in front of clients, in front of people's faces is so much more impactful. So we have the yard signs, we have business cards, we also have stickers. So when I'm in a community cleaning the trash cans, usually it's the day of or day before, there's still trash cans out. So I'll walk the streets and I'll put stickers on the trash cans that are like really dirty, so that way it stays on there. And if they roll it into their garage or on the side, they'll still see that sticker stuck there. So just trying to think of new ideas, and you know, reaching out with other people that are in the industry as well. There's not only do we talk to the bin, but what's up?
No, it's funny because when we first started, like, how do you get in the social media stuff? I'm a little bit older, a little on the older side, so the transition to social media was a little bit difficult for us. I mean, everyone's got TikTok and Instagram, Facebook these days, but posting and getting current and making sure your content's up to speed, looks nice, the hashtags, you know.
I had to learn all of that.
Curve.
Yeah, I mean,
So
we're almost mid-40. We're 44, and I have a 23-year-old daughter, a 21-year-old daughter, and I have my 9-year-old son. And I lean on both of the 20-year-olds, like, how do you do all this stuff? Because, I mean, I grew up when it started, but, like, what is hashtags? What is all this stuff?
Right,
And I'm
you
like,
got 2 interns ready to go.
and one of them was taking a marketing class, and the other one was doing some other stuff at CSU. So I was like, just leaning on them, like, what do I do? What can I use? And they're like, lean on hashtags. Like, put music in there, look for music that's been on lots of reels and all that. I'm like, what? Okay. And then just figuring how to post. And then they said, use Chat GPT. And I'm like, what's that?
And then you're like, whoa, this is easy.
What is this? And so I just like typed stuff and had ideas, and it started building stuff for me because I was really like just typing it all out. I'm like, I hope it don't sound stupid, please. And it did help, and it's like taking it from I want it to sound professional or I want it to sound jokey and fun like we are. So it just depends on. So I'm the one that's doing all of it, but I'm learning as
He's
I
getting
go.
better at it. He's getting better at it.
Very cool. I follow you guys. I think your
Yeah.
stuff's great.
Yeah.
You're
Okay,
definitely-
good.
yeah.
Thank you.
So-
That's all me.
Was the name a challenge, or like, because that to me seems like it was easy, like that was a no-brainer.
Oh,
Yeah, I think the Twin Bin Busters made it pretty simple. I mean, we kind of wanted something that obviously spoke to us, and that was an easy route to go was use the Twin. Now formulating like the Bin Busters, Blasters, this thing, it took a bit. Our slogan there, "You trash it, we blast it." It was something I came up with. It was kind of we were looking, we came up with a name, but I was like, man, something kind of slogan would be cool. And we dropped that, and we asked a bunch of our friends and family, like, what do you guys think? And like, we love your guys' slogan. So that kind of stuck. It's been like the ongoing one.
yeah.
A little bit of formatting and such like that, but I mean, the picture itself, I mean, it's a great picture. I mean, we both at one point had full beards. But every once in a while we changed it up. We don't want to quite like twins all the time. So I had the beard originally, and then he got the beard, and then I was like, I don't want the full facial. Let's go back to the goatee. So
Yeah.
but it's it's fun. But
Yeah, I think the name, we originally came out with like 60 different names.
Oh, yeah.
Or
60?
Yeah.
different options, like bearded twin bins, I mean, all sorts of stuff. But everybody agreed it has to have twin something in there. And originally when we were talking about doing it, it was just my wife and I. And we're like, well, you know what? Like, it would be so much better to have James in here and do a twin thing and go. And so we asked them, and like 100% we'll get into it because he wants to get out of the corporate life as well.
Awesome.
So that's where like then we narrowed it down from 60 to like 20. Then I think at 20 is when we started really blasting it out to all of our friends and family, and we kind of narrowed it down to like 5. And this one just kept speaking to us. We originally were going to go with Twin Bin Blasters, but there's another company that's northern, it's like Rocky Mountain Blasters or Rocky.
yeah, there's a couple.
Something
I
like
wouldn't say competitors. We got some that are south of us and north of us, and so it's kind of nice. So we're, I mean, I think there's one around this community. It's a growing business. So
And do they have the trailer like you?
some do, some don't.
Okay.
We see some that are just local kids that are doing it straight with the
pressure washer?
and things
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
So again, we even see sometimes our signs next to each other. So it's so growing that I mean I think there's enough of the community that we can spread the wealth and things
Totally.
like that. So
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, there's even one that we're going to reach out to down even further south, like in the Parker area, that because we cover so north, but we have people that are reaching. It's like we haven't spread that far. If we had an additional trailer or something like that, then we could split like a northern and split it up. But
yeah.
just traveling so far down, and then if I went down to like Parker and I came back up here to go to Fort Collins, that'd be just
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'd be a waste
2
of a
houses
day.
in a day.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
reach out to a partner down there to say, hey, we're getting tons of referrals for down here. Do you guys have anything that's coming up this way? To
Nice.
kind of bridge that
Yeah.
gap, because
Yeah.
But
in
luckily,
every
yeah.
industry, there's
collaboration.
always collaboration,
Yeah.
but there's also competitors, and I would much rather like, hey, we can't take care of this. Can you take care of this?
Yeah.
Type thing.
Yeah.
And luckily too, I think with our program that we have, our jobratory that allows us to do scheduling, we can maximize our efforts too. So if we did make it down that far, we can maximize to say, hey, we want to go down there like a couple days of the week, so that way we're not having to bounce back and forth daily.
Right.
Do a job in Parker, up here in Longmont, up in like Windsor type thing. We can say, hey, these 2 days we'll do Parker, these 2 days we'll be up in Windsor, Longmont, and things like that. So it'll maximize the more clientele we get, so we can make sure that we're in the community, stay within the community, and not have to bounce and make our days just rough.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
Yeah.
Right. So are you trying to work with HOAs too to do whole communities?
I've reached out to HOAs. There was a gentleman in yours, Joe. He was actually talking to the HOA president in your neighborhood.
Nice.
trying to reach out to HOAs, even property management companies, to try to see where we can get that business and all that stuff. Really, the success so far has been the social media and just boots on the ground, like seeing it and people driving by. I'm like, oh my gosh, look at how good that looks and stuff. Yeah. But yeah, reaching out to those are definitely ways. I know that there are some HOAs out there will pay for that full blown service, so it would be nice to get in. But I don't have any HOAs as of right now that are locked into like cleanup community. The only community that we had that one elderly community. Was the villas at Pleasant Valley in Longmont. We do the retirement community we do is over here off 66 in Longmont. It's villas at Pleasant Valley, and again we partner with a couple of the people in there to get in there and clean their compost bins. So we offered them a good discount because it wasn't every person in there. It's just individuals volunteered to take the compost bins. So we're like, well, we're not gonna, we're going to help you guys out because you guys are the ones that volunteered to keep the compost bins in your garage. So that's the one bigger one that we have right now. And so,
yeah, they were excited. That was actually one of the customers there. Was one of the ones that said, I clean out myself and dump it in the garden. Until she saw the setup and us run a mock trial on a trash can. After that, she was like, this is awesome. I might sign up. So
yeah.
Although we were doing her compost, but they were super excited. And I know a couple of the neighbors are. Yeah, it's an elderly neighborhood, right? Reeling out their trash cans and things like that. I think we'll get more bang for our buck when we're in there because they're just super excited. They're super nice folks. And Mike does a great job. I haven't had an opportunity to go over to the compost bins yet there. So
yeah, it's fun pulling all the trash cans together. Just have a line of trash cans. Just got a conveyor belt and stuff going. Just
nice.
That's awesome.
Get my left arm workout in. Yeah.
That's amazing. What's one tip that you could give somebody who's getting ready to start social media and is scared of it like the way that you guys were?
Oh, one tip to get into social media.
Now that you're a pro.
Watch YouTube videos.
Nice, okay.
And hopefully you have either a younger sibling or a younger child that can show you some of the ropes and explain some of the terms, like make sure you're adding hashtags. I saw hashtags. I had no idea what they meant. But it links so much more people to it, and just utilize utilize all of them, and then they got to look. I got a trend app. I'm like, what the heck is a trend app? What's trending? What? It's not easy.
You have to show me the trend app. I don't.
Do you have the trend app?
I do. Yes.
You do?
I don't know. What trend app is.
I am behind.
It's all stuff that I had to learn, and it makes it nicer when James is out there, so that way there's somebody else filming. That's the next step that I need to do, is either get a GoPro or something to attach it to me, because when I'm doing it, I'm just, I got to clean and do it all by myself.
Yeah.
But if I had some sort of GoPro or something like that or something.
My videographer uses this one that clips to his shirt. It's like the size of a quarter, and it clips onto his t-shirt to get behind the scenes stuff
really?
when we're filming houses. I'll ask him what it is and let you know what that is, and I'll post the link on here in case anybody else wants one. But
there you go.
it's just on a shirt, and then it's on the whole time, and he's capturing everything that we're doing. It's really cool.
That would be amazing.
That'd be perfect for you guys.
Yeah, it's perfect for me because that's the last thing I need is something to just fall in the trash can. I'm like,
exactly.
Gotta grab my grabbers to pull it out.
Yeah.
But something that's secure, even a stand. But yeah, it's nice when it's there because then somebody else filming, I can talk and show and all that stuff, and that's what I'm really trying to get into. Showing everybody. I've done a couple commentary ones of showing like, this is what the trailer is, this is what it has, this is why, and all that stuff. But just doing that. But yeah, tips, if you got somebody younger to ask that's knows what's going on, that's my biggest help was my daughters, for sure. When they explained some of the terminology that I didn't know.
Yeah. That's
awesome. I like kickstarting it too. It's just jumping in there and doing it, right?
Yeah.
You're going to fail a little bit. It's going to look a little clunky at first, and
feel
a little bit weird. I'm sure we only look back at these first videos. It's like, oh wow, these are cringy. But we got to start somewhere, and just getting out there. And I think folks can kind of, they can understand probably the struggles of just doing the first steps. So
yeah. And obviously being twins and being together since the womb, like we are a couple goofballs. Like our wives call us the boys. Like we're not men, we're the boys, and that's exactly how we are. If anybody has a twin, like I can look at him, we start cracking up laughing. So that's hopefully a next step for me, is like doing some of these joking videos, not to make it so serious, because I've already done those. I want to do some joking videos with him, you know, in there and all that stuff. You know, if you have
I got a lot of jokes about you, so I mean, it's pretty easy content there. So.
yeah,
Maybe that.
That could be your next.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Social media adventure.
Yeah,
Gotta come up
doing some not so serious stuff.
Yeah.
Because that's how we are, and even with our
Give
clients.
back to the community. We can do a comedy show or something like that in town.
Oh yeah.
There's an open mic night at Miko Coffee now.
Oh,
You guys can go.
Miko Coffee.
Yeah, get your name out down there. Wear your shirts and go down to Miko.
Miko Coffee.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'll sit and laugh. Yeah, I'll let you get up first.
You'll be that guy in the first row making fun of them. That's easy. So.
Yeah, right. I'm the heckler.
Yeah, you're the heckler in the
awesome.
front.
Oh, you suck! Get up there. Give me something to throw. I got little mini trash cans. I could throw one of
There you
those.
go.
Oh.
Yes,
Yeah.
very
Okay,
You
cute.
have cool little mini trash cans.
People definitely will want your mini trash cans.
Yeah, we got to
Oh, you brought them out here?
I have a couple out here. Well,
I want to see this.
all of our boxes are out here.
Oh, how cute is that?
Our mini trash cans. Yeah, they're pencil holders. So we're actually doing the Firestone 4th of July parade. So we're
Nice.
actually going to fill these up with candies and hand them out along the way. And
That's awesome.
So we're hoping that they would allow us to turn on the pressure washer, because it doesn't always have to have a heat. There's a heating element, but to be able to, you know, spray with the 360 thing and kind of
That would be
missed the
awesome.
crowd, but they said no launching anything. So now we're just doing bubbles.
Yeah, they were scared at first. Like, are you guys going to spray us with dirty water? No, the water's
Yeah, the
clean.
clean tank.
This is
Come
yeah,
on.
yeah. We'll
Spray it with the gray
run
water.
that hose right to the dirty water.
Oh,
Speaking
that's
of
too funny.
yeah, speaking of funny stuff, this guy, oh man, he's had all the comedy stuff with the company. I don't know.
Have I?
Yeah.
He doesn't remember.
He's call him Stinky Finger, because
Oh,
when we go
yeah.
go recycle the water, there's a lever. He did it twice in a row. Like he just went
Just
back
learning
and hit
the
it,
trailer, yeah.
and it just drenched his hand once, and then got on his finger.
Oh,
and
no.
I'm pulling it forward and still in my truck, and I see him in the mirror, and he's like, oh,
So bad.
and I am cracking up. But
What you need to record.
Exactly.
yeah, exactly. It's like
Smells so
I
bad.
wish I had a camera at
And I
that.
did twice in a row. Like, it wasn't like I learned from the first time, because we had just gotten the trailer. We're like, oh, all right, we're all excited. We're going to empty it the first time. So I go out there all fast and furious. Boom, open. I was like,
It's
oh.
on my finger.
And you smelled it twice, like you were like,
And the
oh,
second
it's
time I did it again,
It might
I
not
opened
stink
it
this
up
time.
and just wasn't even thinking. I was like in a rush again. Boom, and I was like,
And they had like no bathrooms there. He's like, I don't know what to do. He's
Oh,
like,
no.
spraying the deodorizer on his fingers and wiping off of the roof.
yeah, it was so
Yeah.
bad. Now I'm like
that's
all nice
funny.
and slow. Well, again, it's the same thing for him. I mean, wintertime it was a bit of a challenge for us to learn the winterizing, the trailer, but also again cleaning out and going around neighborhoods with packed in snow. That's been interesting. One time we actually went and cleaned off the trailer and did the same thing, empty it out. And I come around the trailer, and Mike's laying on his back on the ground because he hit a patch of
Ice.
black ice.
My
And
first
just,
step, I was right
Oh,
on my back.
no.
And he goes, what are you doing? I'm just hanging out. It's hot. It's
taking a nap,
It's
right?
cooling off down here. Yeah.
I'm like, get up, we got work to do.
And the other time was what? We were filling up the trailer, and this guy again, he's holding the thing over because we fill up in Loveland Ranch Water Site at their water and power, and he's holding the thing, and we're like, how many gallons? It's the first time we ever filled it up.
Oh, no.
How many gallons? I think it's 370. So I type in 370, just going. He's like, it's not stopping. So I hit the stop button, but it takes like 10 seconds for it to stop.
Oh, no.
And he just got drenched. And it's
so
winter time.
Oh,
It was so cool.
Again, I wish I had a camera because I was dying.
the bloopers,
laughing.
the
Oh,
twin bin
no.
bloopers.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
He was crying.
I wish, yeah. Every time we go out, we need to have a camera like just rolling the whole time because there is just a straight blooper.
That's
You
so
both,
funny.
you both need the T-shirt.
Yeah,
We do.
the
Oh,
clip-on
just to
camera,
film
yeah.
each
Yeah,
other to
just
get
to
the
hear see your banter.
comedic
That'd be
content.
awesome.
Yeah, back and forth. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
So James, you've quit your
Mike,
Mike. Oh, Jay, see, they're twins. So Mike,
all the time.
you've quit your job,
I hit. Yes.
and you're full-time twin bin.
Full-time twin bin. Yes.
James, is that the goal for this year, or are you hoping maybe next year?
Again, this year it would be a little bit tight because again, growing business,
Right.
to subsidize two incomes to be doing this type of business, be great to do it all in 1 year. Like him, quit earlier this year and be able to focus strictly on this. I'd love to do it full time. But realistically, replacing my salary for my full-time job, it's got to be worth the bang for the buck. Again, we'll sacrifice a little bit here and there, but I think if we can make it happen next year, that'd be great. I don't foresee it happening this year, but it just allows me to help. Luckily, with my current job, I mean, I work 4 days a week, so I work a 4-10 shift, so it allows me to open up Sunday, Mondays, and Tuesdays is usually the day I can give back and help Mike out. So,
Nice.
those days those are the days we're out there together cleaning the trailer. Maintenance is most of the time on Mondays, unless we get clients and book on Mondays, but most of the time it's a pretty dry day. So a lot of maintenance and aspects like that. So Tuesdays, Sundays, and even if it got busy, sometimes he may be out of town, I'll jump in, take it down after work and things like that. So we make it work. But goal, long term, allows us to both focus on this, maybe potentially get a second trailer, pick up more areas, things like that. So overall goal.
Very cool.
That's awesome.
We don't have to rush anymore. My wife's taking my son, so we need longer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome.
Let's sign up at the Twin Bins, Carbon Valley. Let's get James full time.
Yeah, there we go.
Please, let's get James full time. I'm tired of sweating out stuff on myself.
Yeah, come on.
All he does is break stuff anyway, so I gotta take my time to fix that as well.
Oh,
Yeah, if we can get James full time, maybe we'll see some blooper reels here pretty soon.
There we
Oh,
go.
100%. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We unfortunately busted the trail. We blew out a pump, so that was a learning curve for us. Learning curve more for him because I was working and he was.
Yeah, I
he
had
was
to
not.
learn how to become a mechanic as well.
He had to
man.
replace our pump system on there because we blew the pump. It wasn't quite winterized in this garage like we thought it was. So we had one of those. Was it -10 degrees? I think it was.
Negative 16, I think it was that night, and it froze the whole system.
Oh man.
So
Just in the tubing, it froze the whole system. So when he turns it on, he comes back, we've got a problem. And I was still working at my other job at the time. I'm like, what is the problem? And I see the head blowing on. I'm like, yay!
Oh
Good
man.
pump.
So
All sorts of things you have to learn as a business owner, isn't it?
yeah, exactly. I've learned how to change all the O-rings on this thing, replace the pump and the pulley system. So yeah, a lot of stuff that I did not know that YouTube helped me out.
I was gonna say YouTube University
Yeah,
all
that's
day.
Yeah, YouTube.
You mean the teenagers weren't on the social medias showing you how to do that?
No, not at all.
You're old enough to know how to Google some instructions.
Yeah.
I know how to do that. And again, I've worked in home theater and the entertainment industry, internet, and all that stuff. So I know a lot. But yeah, some of this other stuff that I've never done. I'm very good with my hands. It's just I've never touched that, and I don't want to break it even more. So yeah, especially when it's our business.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
that's right.
Yeah. More
Well, we thank you guys so much for your time. We look forward to seeing you in the community. Thank you for being in our community.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
thank
reach out if you need your trash can smelling lovely. Yeah.
I will. I have the big one. I have the big one.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Oh, there you go. All right.
And
And
it
I
smells bad
think we
right
do
now.
have a code, right?
Yeah.
We'll have a your road to home code if you guys want to sign up
Yeah.
for.
We'll do podcast, and we'll give you guys 15%.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Your guys' first cleaning.
Thank you
That's
for
awesome.
that. That's
Yes.
amazing.
Well, thank you so much, everyone, for watching. We hope you are loving your community. Get out and support this local Twin Bin Busters community. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.
Bye.
Thank you so
Bye.
much. All right, Maxine, we're all done. Have you seen my brother Mike? I haven't seen him anywhere.
Oh my god! Woo! It smells so good in here.
Oh, all right.